Hello. Today, as you can see, the sun is out and it is really nice because, man, my stuff was wet. So it's all kind of dried out now, and that's one nice thing. It does warm up and dry out here pretty fast. So it's not like, you get wet and that it's going to stay that way. But anyway, so everything is dry now, and I'm just kind of in the process of sitting out in the sun and enjoying myself in my environment. And as always, there's people here that are here regularly that are in medical crisis. So this park where I'm camping really attracts people like myself who are having a medical kind of energy problem. And so I want to bring something to your attention. Right now, on the 8th, the eclipse is happening in the north and south node with the moon and sun at 16 degrees in Taurus and Scorpio. And of course, what's interesting is these eclipses are right on my spouse's nodes, and he's just got all kinds of impacts happening, which I'm just like shocked at the astrology and how powerful it is. So on the 8th, his north and south node, which is going to be 6th and 12th house, are really going to take a hard hit. North node in the 12th. So the goal or the destiny is something that is of shadow and hidden from him. And then one other really interesting detail was, and as I study medical astrology, these things come to my awareness up to and including, how it's impacting me, in my relationship right now. And so it turns out that his Mars is above the horizon. My little girl just got out. The Mars is above the horizon, and it's to the left of the sun, which makes it rather interesting and aggressive in that sense. It means that it's a little on the hot side, and he tends to demonstrate a more aggressive nature, which he's got Venus conjunct Mars in the 8th. So he tends to, in that sense, take things out on me. Well, as an astrologer, I've been attempting in every way to do the undefended love and to gain a perspective that is not judgmental, because we all are just on a journey of our souls. And in my journey, I believe, operating on two different solar rays, which would be my knowing chakra, or my third eye chakra, and my heart chakra, which is kind of my axis, which is interesting because it's also kind of deeply Hawaiian. It has to do with the shaka, and you think about that, the way they move their thumb and their pinky finger, and it has to do with, they're pointing to, they don't even realize it, they're pointing to their shakas, they're pointing to their chakras. Okay, their third eye and their heart chakra, which here in Hawaii it's a deeply spiritual place, and powerfully so. Thus people who don't really quite have the energy to make it here don't last, and up to and including, sadly, my spouse, who's leaving the island on the 11th. So I don't know what this eclipse is going to bring for him, but I suspect it is going to be a powerful one, and I will be providing an update, although not, if it's real personal, I will not. But if it is something that generally I can say that is helpful to the collective in terms of understanding narcissism, the eclipses, the empath, and how things are just kind of shaken out, because this is very karmic to say, no more, we're not doing feedings anymore on sick body little wife, it had to come to a stop. And I mean, and there was someone actually not that long ago, maybe a few years ago, that had told him he needed to quit parading my picture, and she asked him not to show her. But he was actually going around when I was like 90 pounds, and it, like he was in his glory, knowing he was going to become a widow. And so, you know, at this point, I need to heal, and he needs to move on. And you know, I hold no resentment towards him for that. I would just as soon he did move on, but I want him to do so with understanding that no matter what, there's a responsibility that has to be taken care of in that sense. And this is what this eclipse is kind of revealing to us. It's the depths, it's people we love and support, it's our assets, it's our inheritance, it's things maybe from past lives coming back around, and the details in some supernatural way being revealed to us so that we can grow and gain along the collective conscious of wisdom, because that's really what we're doing. We're having Christ conscious experience to feed the Moad, our bigger purpose to upgrade consciousness at all times. You know, we're never fully arrived. We're always working towards a goal of arriving at a higher state of consciousness. So with that, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe, and join me over on my YouTube channel so that I may grow. Leave comments and tell me what your experience with this North and South node is right now. This has been a powerful one, and it's going to be the last of the squares for Saturn Uranus too. So this is kind of a finale, if you will. So, and it's also kind of setting in place how it's all gonna be, and then the final eclipse will be, you know, finalizing the process. So you just think of it as gears turning, and these gears are getting oiled and ready, and it's going to be the way the gears turn. So for a good number of years. So with that, please, again, like I said, hit the like, share, and subscribe, and also follow and whatever else, you know, they have us doing these days. I don't even know. With that, thank you very much for joining me here.